Hello, welcome back. It's Lucy from Nanny Buttons Craft. This is our series of tags week, so we have lots of different tags. This one is a little teacup with an embossed piece across it. I'm going to show you how I make it. I'm sure you have a teacup or a mug die, and if you don't, there are lots of different ones available out there. Some are really intricate. I just don't see why you can't use them at Christmas. I think they're perfect for Christmas, you know, your cosy hot chocolate. So this one I'm using, this is the teacup, but we're actually going to use the mug for this one. And this is a retired set from Stampin', but it was out last January, and you can still get them on eBay. But they're actually more expensive buying them retired than they are when you buy them to start with, which is odd. So here it is. We're going to use the mug, and we're going to use the Big Shot, my very old trusty Big Shot. Okay, so let's get the mug. The paper I'm using is Forever Friends paper. Bring it around this way so you can see a bit better what I'm doing. Oops, that's the wrong one. So we're just going to pop that on there and cut me out a mug shape. And this is like a white and red polka dot, which is quite nice. But you could leave it blank if you wanted to put Happy Christmas on with a stamp. You do what you have to hand. So you use what you have. This is just an idea that if you do have some sort of a mug die, that's really great for all the way around for Christmas. So there's my little mug. So now we're going to use another set. This is a Sizzix set, and it's a retired, well, I think it's retired. It was on their reduced section on their website. If you've never looked on the Sizzix UK website, take a look. They have a sale, and they have dies that are an amazing price, and I just missed out on loads of Christmas sentiment dies that were on offer. So I'm a bit annoyed about that. But this, yeah, this is so this is your embossing folder, and you actually get the dies that cut these out. So you emboss it first, and then you use the dies to cut it out. So we'll show you that now. I'll try and get this in the frame a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So we'll use the piece again, and we'll do it in red again if I've got red spots on that. So you just need to make sure that you've got your, let me see, make sure that you've got your card firmly in. I mean, I could have trimmed this to save a bit, but make sure you've got that firmly in, because the embossing, the die is going to be slightly thicker than the emboss. So if you had your card too close up to the piece, and it won't cut out very nicely. So you just have to bear that in mind. You could always use some washi tape if you're at all worried. So let's get this one. Just make it more in, and let's send that through. I really like this set. It's really, really pretty. I'll show you how that looks. So there you go. Can you see how that's embossed the peace sign? Really, really nice. And obviously you could use it, you can't use it that way, you can only use it that way, I suppose. But with the other things, like the Christmas tree and the snowflake, is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. So now we need to cut that out. So you get your dies, and I mean the snowflake, yeah, it looks okay on its own. You can see it's a snowflake. That one's in quite an interesting shape, but the other ones I really think you need to use them with the embossing folder, or they just, well, you can see that's a Christmas tree, but yeah, you need to use them with the embossing folder. And the funny thing is, I've seen people trying to sell them individually without the embossing folder on eBay, and each one is really expensive. I think people are just buying them and separating them and just making a lot of money on them, which I think is a bit naughty actually. So this would probably be a good time to use some washi tape, but I'm not going to. So if it goes terribly wrong, learn from my mistake, use washi tape. Right, here we go. have a look. Did it cut okay? Or have I cut it wonky? Okay, now I think it'll be alright. Oh. Okay. You see that? Look at that. So it says peace. These are really cute. I know the trend is to have really intricate, you know, Christmas dies with peace and things written on. I haven't got hardly. I've got a couple, but hardly got any really. So they are on my shopping like list. So let's get rid of that. Let's get that out of the way. So yeah, if you see this set, it's really, really worth it. So we've got our little cap. And with this one, I had it going at an angle. I think we'll do the same again for this one. We're going to put some hot chocolate on the top. And that is a Stampin' Up punch. And it's the tree punch, and we're going to use that. And when I made that one, I didn't put, because there's a stamp set to go with it, I didn't put that on so it doesn't, I don't know, does it look fluffy or not? Let's try it with that. Let's try it with that. Ignore me. Now some white would be good. She said, super organised. No, I like to work in, this will do, this will be fine. I like to work in kind of complete chaos. I'm not really sure why, it's just how I kind of work. So let's pop in there. So, you can't see this, sorry. One day I will get my camera in the perfect place. So it doesn't fit, so we're gonna have to make it fit. So we're gonna have to chop off quite a chunk. Or you could have it like, we could have it like that. Then does it look like a beer? Huh? I made a beer thing. Should we have it like that? So it looks like it's overflowing. Does that look like beer? I don't know. Let's try it. Sorry. Let's have it going over. So if these are going to be your gift tags, if the paper the pattern paper you've chosen isn't that thick, just die cut yourself another piece exactly the same, and then stick it a piece of card and stick it underneath so that it's thicker, so it's going to hold. And then we need to stick the sign on. It's just got a funny little bit there. I've just noticed. Funny little bit. Don't know what that is. It's a little bit that's just got stuck. There. Okay, let's stick that on. I'm just using glue. I need just tacky glue, and I've blocked my end up. So let's sort that out. And then I'm just going to pop that on there at a kind of crazy angle. You can still see it's a little cup. And you could put sprinkles on if you wanted. You could put little gems on. Just have some silver thread. Let's have some silver thread. You could put a massive amount of silver thread. You could put bells on if you wanted. You can add a bell to it so it jingles. But they're gonna. I mean, these could be card toppers for your present. You know, for presents easily, or you could make up a batch of these in hope to use them for gift tags, and then if you run out of time making your cards, you've got something quick ready to go. And these take time, so this is something that you put a lot of care and energy into. So if someone gets one of these on their present, they must be very loved because you've taken all that time. How cool do they look? You can just see on this one. I just used a sponge daubler, and I just went around the edge with some red just to kind of highlight it a bit. I didn't on this one. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I should have? Maybe. I don't know. But they're really cute and they're quite fun, and you could sit and make up, 10 of those quite happily, couldn't you? I think that would be quite fun. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching, and keep checking back for the next gift tag. Okay, thanks. Bye.